right, so Innovative Research has just come out with a new poll, and it's pretty interesting. So it says here the Conservatives are at 41%, with the Mark Carney-led Liberals at 31%, Jagmeet Singh's NDP at 14%, Bloc at 6%, and the Greens at 4%. So when we go over to Innovative's actual page here, this is the numbers that we're seeing. This is where Canada Proud got their numbers from. Just wanted to show you the source here. So you see here the graph. The Conservatives had a little bit of a spike downwards, but you're seeing a recent spike up, and the Liberals are kind of flatlining here a little bit. Now, I expect this number to go back down as Canadians get to know more about Mark Carney. But then we go down here by region, and this I always love breaking this down because this is really what tells you how the election's going to go. Right? In BC, the Conservatives are at 45%, Liberals at 27%. Alberta, 62%. I mean, it's going to be a massacre out there. Prairie's 43% to 30%. Ontario is up. Conservatives are up by 9%. 11%. 44 to 33%. And then Quebec and Atlantic Canada are the only areas where the Liberals are actually doing well. They're winning in Quebec, and it's basically a tie in Atlantic Canada. But if all these provinces, right, BC, Alberta, the Prairies, and Ontario go Conservative, they're going to win a majority. Right? And in order to get a majority for the Conservatives, they're going to have to get around 40 to 43%, somewhere in between there. So they're right in that territory. And that's the important part. That is exactly what we need. We cannot have anything else but a Conservative majority, or else nothing's really going to change. We've already heard Elizabeth May. I don't know if she was drunk this time, but she did come out and say that the Greens, the NDPs, and the Liberals should all basically form a coalition, and that way, they can basically essentially form a majority government over the Conservatives' minority government, even though they would be elected, and that would be completely legal for them to do. So, I mean, Elizabeth May basically just told us what they want to do. I don't know if she was supposed to do that, but she did. And let's be honest, we have to avoid that. And then we go down here. And if a federal election were held today, which party would you vote for? In that case, which party do you lean towards? This also includes undecided and would not vote, which is 10%. So the Conservatives in that scenario still have 37%, which is a 9-point lead over the 28 points that the Liberals have. NDP at 13, Bloc at 6, Green at 4, Peoples at 3. Now, the undecided, I don't know how people are not undecided. It is a small number, but I would imagine come push to shove, a lot of these are going to go over to the Conservatives. I would say, the Liberals get a couple points, but I think the Liberals maybe get 1 or 2. Conservatives probably get 4 or 5, if not even 6 of those points, because if you're not decided and you haven't paid attention yet, now again, it depends. If you're going to listen to the mainstream media, maybe you'll go to the Liberals, which some of them will, but I think a lot of people are just really sick and tired. They're looking around. It's not safe. It's not affordable. I think Canadians are just really sick and tired of it. Even if you're somehow still undecided, I think that's good news for the Conservatives. They're going to get some points there. And then federal vote tracking. Okay, that's just the graph of this, basically. And then the net favorability, it's the last thing I'm going to talk about here. It's not really good news for anyone except the Bloc leader, but that's only because he only gets votes in Quebec. Now, that being said, everyone else, right? I mean, this is the red line is Justin Trudeau. He was at minus 25. Jagmeet's at minus 16. Pierre's at minus 4, which is, it sounds really bad, and it's definitely not good news, but that's actually not bad for a Conservative in this country. They don't usually have a high favorability, but Mark Carney, he went from, looks like, probably about a plus 10. Now he's a minus 3. So in the past few weeks, the more he's talked, the more he's essentially lost favorability because he can't stop lying. Right? And, he just, the semiconductors, the not releasing his assets, yada, yada, yada. I mean, it's just, and the more he talks, when Pierre Poilievre gets his hands on him on a debate, I think this number is going to go down. Pierre's is going to go up, probably to a favorability of, plus 1, 2, maybe 3. But it's not going to go crazy, but that's okay. He doesn't need that. I don't believe Innovative did a gender breakdown. Let's actually just check this really quick. Yeah, this rest is about Trump. But the last time I checked a gender breakdown, which I think Abacus did it, females were up 9 points for the Conservatives, and then it was like 15 points with males for the Conservatives. So, I mean, let's be honest. If the Conservatives win both the male and female vote, there's no way they could not win a majority. Unless it's somehow like 1 or 2 points each, but that's not going to happen. Women, it's up 9 points on the Conservatives, which they generally vote Liberal. Males, it's 15%. Sorry, Ecos, Palace, Nanos. I think your polling information might be a little bit off. And I know Innovative Research doesn't have the greatest rating. They're a B- on 338. That being said, they also have Ecos as a B+. Their owner literally admitted he has a personal vendetta against Pierre Poilievre. And he put out a poll, I think the other day, saying that the Liberals were going to get 47% of the vote, and then of course quickly deleted it. How he has credibility at this point, I don't know. But hopefully after the next election, they rearrange those rankings and punish the pollsters who seem like they're manipulating some information right now. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Do you think that this Innovative Research poll is accurate? Do you believe this poll more than the other polls? Or do you think that that Ecos maybe is onto something? Please let me know what you guys think. Don't be shy. Please also don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really helps grow the channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll be back shortly with a new video.